but it takes him 10 years to get home, right? This is a journey by sea, a voyage. But he also has many things to learn, and he's very tempted. He overcomes many hard choices to go here, to go there. For example, the sirens, not our sirens, right? They were bad ladybirds, right? Who sang a beautiful song and lured, attracted the sailors to crash into the rocks. But he's curious and he wants to hear them. So he has his men tie him to the ship's mast, and he puts beeswax in the ears of all his shipmates so they can't hear it and they can keep rowing in the correct direction, right? But he's so curious, he's got to hear them. And he does, okay? So he ends up on an island with a beautiful, immortal lady called Circe, who's a magician. She changes his men into pigs so they won't convince him to leave. She wants to live with them forever, right? But the interesting thing is, he's learning his lesson too. Even though she's beautiful, immortal, anything he has, dancing all day, drinking. There's a wonderful movie with Aman Asante, who's an Italian who's perfect, and they're dancing around. And she says, "Oh, stay with me forever. You can have all these charms, etc." And he kind of wakes up, and he said his treasure too turns out to be true love. Oh. He said, "I would rather spend my days with my physically aging wife and die than spend immortality with you." And he leaves, big shock. But anyway, because faraway love is still love, right? So, hey, wait a minute. 2 stories, it's still about love. Yeah, it's the biggest treasure. Last book I have to tell you about. And please read this. This introduction is very important. This is also about knowing what you should do. How do we choose a job? How do we know what we should do? Just the first few lines here. We all need to be aware of our personal calling. All right? What is a personal calling? It's God's blessing or destiny or thing you should do.
So this book is which one?
It's the same. This is the Korean translation.
Same one. It's same.
Yeah. Yeah, because I like the picture, it's better. He doesn't live in a castle, he goes to the pyramids over the desert. Right. Anyway, it's the path God chose for you here on earth. Here it is. Now reflect, when you were young, whenever we do something that fills us with enthusiasm, we are following our personal legend. So if there's something you knew you wanted to do since you were a kid, Jonathan Seagull, whatever, you should do that. That's what's continuous in our life, you know? I really love teaching at Sunwood. In vacations, I used to leave at 7 a.m., go downtown, get my kimbap and my Starbucks, go to my office. Nobody was in the school. It was winter vacation. I sat there all day making my plans for the semester and choosing what books and movies we're going to see. I was, here's a good expression, I was happy as a clam. Happy as a clam. Right?
Happy as a clam.
My little
Happy
shell
as-
wasn't warm. I was very happy, right? It was great. Okay, so we're seeing that we all have a personal calling. We know what we should do. Like the seagull, sorry, I can't join your group, I just gotta be me, right? And
This book was bestseller in Korea for a long time.
I'm sorry.
This book is.
I know. So
It's
what?
sort of
It's
long
still,
time.
it's still relevant, you know? Yeah, especially for, college.
You copy good quotation.
Yeah.
This book.
Oh, you think I'm cheating? I didn't write this. This is from the book. I'm not plagiarizing. I'm not. This is one semester's worth of reading for students. Yeah. And the second, and here's Mr. Coelho. All right. himself. He's from Brazil, actually.
Yes.
But his books have been translated to many languages, okay? Right, and here's a summing up of it. One's destination is never a place, but...
Can we take a group picture first? Group pictures? Because she's reading.
Oh, sorry, okay, our group photo. That's okay. I'm sorry to be boring.
It's like, I'm going to read.
That's your homework, right?
Carefully.
Okay.
And I think the point is wrong.
I wanted